Good morning. Somebody's got an audition today. Hopefully it actually happens and I get the blooming thing over with. I've got into 3 out of the 4 ensembles so far. This is the 4th one, so will I get in? I don't know. Is there a rehearsal tonight? No, there's not. Is there? I hope not. Oh, I really hope there isn't because I need to get back. Because I'm going away. I'm going to Lancaster and I need to sort out my vlog, basically. This is the life of the vlogger if you're committed to 5 uploads a week, as I am. Because I do 4 on this channel, 1 on the shopping channel. You can't just be spontaneous. You have to set things up in advance if you're going away. So I've been working hard on that. We're nearly there, we're winning, but I do need to get Mondays up as well before I go. Because by the time I get back Sunday night, I won't be in any kind of fit state to do it because it's probably going to be getting on for midnight. And also, Monday I'm in uni, so Monday's upload needs to be set up today, needs to be edited and sorted out, and ideally Tuesdays as well, because I'm also in Tuesday. There's not a lot of Monday night because I'm in uni. And I won't get back till I'm late. It's late and I'm tired, and I don't like editing when it's late and I'm tired. Anyway, right, there is trains, but you can't rely on trains for editing. If you edit on trains, it's a bonus. Right, I totally did not mean this to be a rambly start. I was going to be very succinct and quick, and I didn't end up being so. Speaking of going to Lancaster, I had a sudden realisation if I was going to Lancaster, I had to have some clean clothes to take with me. So last night, I put a wash on and I've been drying it in the house. The heating's been on, so I've had the benefit of the radiators. Plus, now my daughter's not here with her sensitive skin, I can use the dehumidifier down here. I hadn't realised that was going to cause her to have dry skin, but there we are, it did. So now she's gone, I can just use it willy-nilly in the house again. So I'm making the most of that this morning because I'm going to leave that off before I go, because I don't feel right about leaving it on when I'm not in case there's a fire or something. So what's the layout of my day? The layout of my day is get ready now, make a roll for my breakfast to eat on the train or at uni, I don't know. Then I'm gonna travel to uni on the train. I'm gonna edit manically on the train all the way there. And then I'm gonna arrive at uni. I couldn't book a music practice room to warm up because there's something wrong with the system at the moment. They've changed over to a new one and I cannot get it to work. And I think it's because it's not working, honestly. It wouldn't be the first time it's glitched and nobody can use it, because like last year we'd all be texting each other, can you get into the practice room? No, there's something the matter with it, you know. So I think there's just something the matter with it, but if there's something the matter with it, nobody will have booked anything. So I think it's going to be a bit of a free-for-all. I'll find somewhere, it will be fine. And if I can't, I'll just say, look, I'm completely unwarmed up because I couldn't get a practice room, and hopefully they'll understand. But I don't think that's going to happen. So anyway, there's that. Mad scramble, half an hour of warm-up, audition, which lasts 10 minutes, which is 11:40 till 11:50. And then I have from then till 1 to relax and recover. And I'm not going to practice. I'm going to go to Costa, treat myself. Well, one of you will have treated me. I've had a few buy me coffees. So I'm going to have a coffee to recover and relax, and then go to my personal tutor meeting, which probably only lasts about 20 minutes, that's at 1 o'clock. And then I'm going to get the train home and start preparing to go away tomorrow, which, as I said, is a lot of editing basically. So, right, I need to go and get myself washed and dressed now and get that packed lunch made, or packed breakfast, I should say. Not packed lunch, because I don't need one of those. I've forgotten what I'm saying, but I'm going to go do it and drink the rest of my cold coffee. So I've been doing my language learning whilst sipping this, as usual, because I'm a creature of habit. Right, I'll see you later. I have been editing on the train. It's been lovely and quiet today. Many of you have been commenting and DMing about the tree trunk and whether the tree trunk is still on Radoia. I haven't been filming it for ages because I thought, well, this is going to get a bit old now, I've got to be honest. But I think we're going to have to film a bit for you, aren't we? But whenever I've looked, it's still there. I think it was very likely that it would have gone whooshing over. But the thing is, we just had a very, very, very dry summer and all the reservoirs were getting low and everything. And I think that tree trunk just stopped fast. But we've got Storm Amy coming this weekend as I'm filming this because I'm a bit behind. Got a time lag, you know, so that's coming. That's due to bring a lot of rain, so maybe it will get dislodged then. Come on then, let's have a little peep at this weir. And surprise, surprise, tree trunk is still there. I'm in and it's 45 minutes before the audition starts. I'm gonna have to take potluck on the practice room. Well, that one was empty, that's empty. I wonder if they're like empty because nobody could book one and so they didn't wanna risk it, I don't know. Oh, somebody's in that one. That one's empty. Yeah, I could have any of these. If these ones have got baby grand pianos in. That keyboard's been in there since last year. I don't know who it belongs to. It doesn't belong to the tech cupboard because I found out, I asked them. I mean, I feel a bit greedy taking a grand piano. I like to save these baby grand, so I like to save them for the pianist. So I'll find a smaller one. Ooh. These corner ones are nice as well. because it's so spacious. Oh, it looks like they've started to put shelves up in there. I don't remember that from last year. I think that's new. Wonder what they're up to. Went and left the light on in that one as well. No, turn that off then. Only need a little nook. That'll do me. I didn't bring my tea and coffee stuff because I thought, well, I'll drink water. Somebody in that one. Nobody in that one. What about this one further on? I was thinking about going all the way upstairs for a change. Yeah, I think I'll go in here. Why not? It's getting a bit samey, but I do like a window, must be honest. There are multiple flautists flaunting. Is that a duet? Or are they in two separate practice rooms? No, they're doing a duet. Okay. When I first heard it, I thought it was two different ones, and then I realised it's very off-putting. It's lovely, but I'm doing my scales run, you know, all 12 majors and minors, and I can't remember what I got up to because I stop and I'm going, oh, that's nice. And then I'm like, oh, because I'm on such autopilot, because I do it every day and I've done it for years, that I just have to sort of do it all in one go. And I don't know where I was up to, so I'm going to have to start from somewhere random and keep going from there. Right, it's time to go. Just time for a quick nervous wee, which is like phrase of the year last year among all the flautists. Nervous wee, it's what you have before you go and do something terrifying. So I'm gonna have one of those and go do the audition, and then I'll tell you how it went after that. Oh, and top my water bottle up because I seem to have got this thing lately, as I was saying, that when I get stage fright type issues, I get thirsty at the moment. I drink gallons and gallons of water. I'm still thirsty after the event as well. Oh my goodness. Anyway, I'm feeling quite calm. Honestly, I'm so much better than I was last year. Oh my gosh, I've done my audition and I've come back into a practice room to tell you about it. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. So I thought, right, I'll go and have my nervous wee, and just before I did, I thought I'll just check my phone for that place again, you know, where do I have to go? And I saw that I had dyslexicked the time. It finished at 11:40. I'd read that in the other place. It started at 11:30. It was 11:33 at this point, so I legged it. I did not have my nervous wee. I just legged it to where the door was. Couldn't get in. It's like trying to open it. There was no buzzers. It's like, I'm supposed to have started. Oh no, I'm going to have come all this way, warmed up again, and missed the slot again. I was like, oh no, and this is probably my last chance. I'm not going to get in the wind band. So I ran round to the porter back in the music building, and he smiled, he chuckled, he said, don't worry, you'll be fine. I explained, I said, I misread it, I'm dyslexic, I do stupid things like this all the time, I just can't help it, and it gets me in trouble. Anyway, so he let me calmly in and walked me into the room, and the man was fine. I was like panting, I'd run up, ran all the way from the other building, all the way back again, up the stairs, and if you're a flute player, that's not a condition you need to be in to start a slow, mellifluous piece, believe me, with a lot of breath control required. But anyway, we chatted for about 5 minutes, by which point I had recovered sufficiently. And it was fine. I mean, I made the odd little blip here and there, but I was just about to get to the hardest bit. And he went, right, okay, I can stop you there because you're dirty enough. That's all he needed, you know. It's quite a long piece. I was like, yes, you stopped me before the really hard bits. He had a bit of a laugh. Gave me the sight reading. I did come a cropper a little bit on the sight reading, but he said, nobody gets that 100% right. It was quite hard compared to the one I did last year for something else. It was much harder. But he said, don't worry about that. That's absolutely fine. Let us know by probably Tuesday next week. So there we are. That was my story of that. I'm going for a coffee now because I deserve it, frankly, after that trauma. Oh, I need water after all that athleticism. I'll tell you what, gasping now. Well, I'm not getting my coffee yet. I can't believe it. I've picked the most busy time to come out. There's queues at every coffee outlet that's out of the door and along the road, every single one. So I am going to do a bit of editing for a bit, give it half an hour, 20 minutes, and then try. And I'm thinking, why didn't I get the lift? I'm going to share a table with another lady. Oh, this is the most unflattering angle. I'm trying to very discreetly vlog in the uni study space. Everyone's like tapping on laptops and quietly munching on crisps and things like that. Anyway, I've used up all my time here. I'm looking at the wrong place. I'm supposed to be looking there. Yeah, I've spent 40 minutes-ish doing some work at my laptop here. There's just crowds and crowds of people everywhere. I don't know what's going on. So I'm going to go to my personal tutor meeting now, which will probably take about 20 minutes. And then I'll see if the queues have gone down in Costa. And I realised that because I'm going to have such a laptop-based day, why don't I just work in cafes anyway? Rather than going home to do it, I might as well do it out because I like it. It's really nice to do. So I'll see if the queue's gone down in Costa. I might head into town, or I might get a takeaway one and come back here and work here with my takeaway coffee. Anyway, let's go and see what the personal tutor's got to say. I think it's going to be a bit of a formality, to be honest. I don't think anything of any consequence is going to come out of it, but it's just one of those things you do. As you may notice, this is not Costa. I'm going to have my coffee in Costa and my lunch in Greg's. Basically, looks like a big plague of locusts has gone into Costa and cleared every last bit of food off the shelves. This is my new favourite thing from Greg's, you know, the pesto mozzarella salad. I absolutely love it. There we are. It's that. Now, one of you told me that apparently when I was on the train, I accidentally ate a meat sausage roll. I definitely asked for a vegan one, but apparently you could tell by the design on the pastry. I can't believe I didn't realise, but I think because I eat fish these days and tuna's quite meaty, quite, you know, the texture quite sinewy, I don't know, and also a lot of the veggie fake meats are so meaty now. I think I just didn't tell the difference, so I'm really shocked. But anyway, thank you for letting me know. I shall be extra vigilant from now on. And now we've moved to Costa, and thank you so much to April for this a lovely cappuccino with soya milk. I'm going to really enjoy this while I do some editing for quite a while. And it's not too busy in here now, probably because they've sold out of nearly all their food, but you know. Well, I've sat here for longer than I intended to. I've been about an hour and 10 minutes in total editing, doing a thumbnail, a bit more editing, that sort of thing. I got very comfortable and very engrossed. And it's not too busy in here, there's plenty of empty tables. If it had got busier, I would have moved on earlier. But anyway, I'm going to go and use the bathroom and then go and get my train home, edit more on the train and then edit more when I get home, basically, because I am determined to clear my workload before I go to Lancaster. And it's going to be packing this evening. I'll be doing a bit of a pack with me, I think, at some point in this vlog. I'm back home, just back home. It's just nearly coming up to 5 p.m. My train was delayed, and as a result I am home half an hour later than I otherwise would be. But yeah, it was alright. It was pleasant enough once I eventually got on the train. Quieter than the other day. Yes, how did my meeting go with my personal tutor? Well, it was fine, a little bit non-eventful, but it was positive. I ranted and raved in a good way about some pieces that I'd like to learn on the flute, and we discussed those because he's a fellow flautist, you see, so lots in common there. He said, have I got any issues come up? And I said, well, the only thing really, well, apart from the lack of timetable in my phone and my, you know, the intranet and the fact that I still don't know what I'm doing, I brought that up, but also the fact that I've realised as an older player, because I'm 50, I cannot put the hours of practice in that I used to when I was 20. And he said, yes, because he's probably my age or older as well. So he is aware of the physiological changes in the flautist as we get older. Because it was a real surprise for me. I just thought the more I can practice, the better my playing will be. It's not the case. It gets to a point, there's like a sweet spot, and you go past it and you wear your chops out, your muscles, and they need to recover. And I said to him, I've noticed that it's taken it longer to recover as well. I'm having to have maybe a couple of days off playing to recover, you know, that sort of thing. And he agreed. So we were talking about how I can learn my pieces without actually putting the flute to the lips and blowing. You know, I can study the scores. I was giving examples. I was saying, yeah, I'm kind of doing that, you know. When I'm practicing, I'm not playing the whole time now. I've realised I've got to take little blowing breaks during my practice in which I can listen to different versions of the piece and maybe check stylistic differences, see how different players have approached different pieces. Sometimes I listen for where they're breathing, because I'm like, where should I breathe that's not going to ruin the phrase length, like ruin the phrase. So I was distracted, somebody walked right past my window and nearly made eye contact with them. Yeah, anyway, yeah, so it was very pleasant enough. That's done now, probably. I don't know, I'll probably meet up with him again, I should imagine once. I think it was just twice that we met in the whole of the last academic year. So yeah, I am going to fiddle around on my laptop for a bit, do a bit more editing, sort stuff out, and then I'm going to have some food. I did eat some crisps on the train because I was hungry again. And then at some point after I've eaten my dinner, I'm going to do some packing. So I'll pick you back up probably when I have my dinner and do some packing. I think I'm going to put you down for a bit and get on with desky stuff. Sometime later, and here's my dinner. Yes, it's reheated leftovers. You know, I'm going to Lancaster.
Again, rain warning in place.
I'm just watching the weather forecast.
We'll see some Outbreaks of rain working across England and Wales after some dry conditions for a time.
Well, I've had my dinner. Now, this is a slightly odd way of doing things, but I'm packing in packing cubes and then putting them in my shopping trolley, which is by the door, because I'm doing the first leg on the bus. Now, you might have noticed while I was watching my dinner, while I was eating my dinner, I was watching a Met Office weather forecast for tomorrow and Saturday. Oh my goodness. We are basically going into a storm. Storm Amy, which will have happened by the time you see this. And the thing is with storms at this point, for me now, is it could be terrible, it could just be nothing, you just don't know, do you? So at the moment we don't quite know what to expect, but it's only a yellow warning, it's not like a red warning or anything like that. Where's this zip end? Right, I haven't got a lot of stuff, but what I am doing is I'm making sure that because loads of really heavy rain is forecast and because we've got to walk from our accommodation to the venues where the music's going to be, it's quite likely I'm going to get soaked to the skin. So I'm making sure to bring spare trousers. In fact, I've got 2 down, that's only because I've been absent-minded. Yeah, spare tops and extra knickers in case I get so soaked to the skin that I need to change my pants to go to bed, you know what I mean? These blankets are not coming, they just live on the sofa. There's my wash bag. That can just go in, that stays packed all the time. I have separate toiletries just for my wash bag, including separate toothbrush and things like that. Anyway, right, what should we do then? I usually put underwear in one. There's not very much of it, but I'm taking 3 pairs of socks even though I only officially need 2. I'm wondering whether I should take another because of the rain. I mean, my footwear is waterproof. Should be alright. I think it'll be okay. But double pants. Ooh, head wrap. Yeah, I'll take that. Right, that can go in there. Oh, vests, they can go in the underwear as well. So we're only going for 2 nights. 2 days, 2 nights. So I only really officially need 2 changes of clothes. I think I'll put that t-shirt in there as well. Yeah, anything like techie or musical instrumenty, I'm just going to pack in the morning, I think, before I pick the camera up. Oh, now this one is always my sleepy time thingy when my pyjamas go. Yeah, sleep mask and earplugs in there. So I have got new earplugs actually. I'm worried if I take them out of my gig bag, I'll forget to put them back in when it's a gig, so I might just keep them for gigging, to be honest. Right, I'm taking my Cookie Monster pyjamas, because obviously boyfriend's gonna love those. Right, one more compartment. For jeans, a spare fluffy jumper in case the one I'm wearing gets sopping wet, and 2 long sleeve t-shirts. And of course I'm going to be wearing one as well. So that's, I don't think it's too over the top, but I got a couple of backups there, haven't I? I shall pop them in the trolley and I'll pack the rest tomorrow because I'm tired now and I need to get on and do more editing anyway. So just get it all set up and then I can go and relax, and I'll do lots of filming while I'm away. Oh, believe me, there will be at least 3 vlogs of it because there'll be 3 days of it. So that's definitely happening. But I just won't be editing and uploading while I'm away. Anyway, thank you so much for watching today's video. Please give it a like if you happen to like it, and I'll see you in the next vlog when I'm going to Lancaster. Yay!